Got me like, woo, yeah. When I think about you, that's the first thing that come to my mind. Let me do it, JD. I'm like, woo, baby, you can get it out. You can get it out. You can get it.
You ever want something?
When I think about you,
you know
that's
you
the first
can't
thing
have.
that come to my mind. I'm like,
And the more you know you can't have it,
shout it, you can get it out.
the more you want it.
Get it out. You can get it.
What it is, world, it's your boy Super Creative in the building with the big homie Bow Whistle Lamborghini Moss, whatever you want to call him, man. Why you here, Bow?
Oh man, you know, first and foremost, I love New Orleans. You know what I'm saying? Everything from the girls to the food, the whole 9 yards. I can't even lie to you. But of course, you know, man, with Power, you know what I'm saying? They've been supportive of all my records. First and foremost, you know, it's prom season, so I gotta crash somebody's prom too.
You know, who prom you going to tonight? We crash somebody. Prom,
35 prom.
35
crash
prom.
them, you know what I'm saying? I might get on the mic, I might do something special for them. But you know, I never been to the prom. You know what I'm saying? Of course, due to my schedule, you know what I'm saying? I got out of high school early. Matter of fact, I didn't even get a chance. I had to do high school and homeschool actually. So, you know, I stopped going to regular school in like 8th grade, you know what I'm saying? Which is still considered middle school in Ohio. So, you know, it's my first prom I've ever been to. So we're gonna have some fun and we're gonna do it up.
Where were you when you found out that President Barack Obama was actually elected the first black president of the United States?
I was in Atlanta at the studio. You know what I'm saying? I was in Atlanta at our studio with JD. As soon as it announced, I told Jermaine. Jermaine couldn't believe it. He immediately started popping bottles around the studio. It was going crazy. And actually had a chance to actually perform for his kids. You know what I'm saying? Sasha and Leah actually for the kids' inauguration ball, which is myself. The Jonas Brothers performed. Usher was there.
Most definitely, I was there. I was with Usher at MTV inaugural ball.
Okay,
it was all over MTV.
So yeah, we was there doing it real big, and had a chance to meet the first lady and all that. So
most definitely. If you can like describe the feeling and the impact of the inauguration, you know, just being there for the ones who, you know, people that couldn't make it.
Oh man, it was a scene. It was a historical scene. I mean, it was traffic. I mean, out of this world. If you think your traffic is crazy at 6 o'clock, it's nothing compared to this. Roads blocked off, people on top of buildings, making sure nothing happens. And I mean, for me, just to be there, man, and this is something that I can look back on. I actually share with my kids. You know, we young people anyway. You know, our grandparents always talk about, you know, they saw Martin Luther King in their day, so that we can be able to tell our kids in the future, like, yo, I was actually living and breathing when I actually saw the first black man be elected president. So it was a blessing to be there.
Right now, one of the problems with the youth in the community and the youth all across America, and well, I don't know about China, but I know up in the U.S., you know, it's like the learning level, man, the reading. You know, we can't get the kids to pick up a book. That's the main reason I started Hip Hop Teen Magazine, to promote the positive things that the kids are doing, and, you know, actually entice them to read the books. But if you put you on the cover, you know what I'm saying, so they can actually read and see, get your knowledge also. How important is reading in your profession?
It's very important. We can even start with my homie, Wayne. You know what I'm saying? Wayne went back to college. You know what I'm saying? I think that when you reading is fundamental, and at the same time, it builds your vocabulary. So as an artist, as a writer, as a singer, you know what I'm saying, it's words that you can read upon and like, I never, what this word mean? You go find a dictionary, look it up, you see what it means, you can use it. And on top of that, like I said, one thing that was very important in my household was education. I couldn't do anything, whether it was going to the studio at a young age. I couldn't do nothing before school. School was always first, and education is very important because that's something can nobody take away from you. Your ability to learn, your knowledge, you know what I'm saying? So you gotta make sure that's key, that's number one for anything.
Right, how often do you read?
Actually, man, I got so many books, man. I get a chance to read every blue moon, I ain't gonna lie to you. Because the books I got are so long, and most of my books are like Black history books. I got like a lot of Malcolm X books, a lot of Dr. Martin Luther King books, some Cornel West books.
Right.
I got a lot of books, man. So, you know, for me, I just get in my little mode, man, whenever I just want to zone out and just, you know, I keep all my books actually at my mom's crib. I got a library at my mom's crib, so I keep them all in there, and every time I want to dip and dab into something. It takes me forever to read, though. To read a book, to complete a book.
That's as I sit down, chapter after chapter after chapter.
I'm gonna be real with you. I might knock out 3 in one day, and I'm gonna take a break. I might come back 2 in about 2 weeks.
You better than me. I take my time. It's like 1 a week or something like that. I just go and you know they say little steps is gonna get you there faster.
But as long as you finish it, that's all that matters. It don't matter about the time. As long as you finish it.
Most definitely. Do you have a book you want to recommend to the kids out there? You know, inspiration, motivation, or just fun or whatever. You know. Yeah.
Well, when I was in school, Walter Dean Myers was one of my favorite authors. He wrote like a lot of urban basketball books because everybody know I love basketball.
Right.
And he really basically just told a story basically from just like the urban street perspective of, you know what I'm saying, young black male. If you're a reader, pick up a couple of books.
New Jack City, Part 2, the album out, you know what I'm saying? What's going on with that?
Man, make sure y'all go get it. It's the 7th album. I work with everybody on the album. T.I. work with Wayne during the process. T-Pain on the album, Nelly on the album. Ron Browns, the list goes on and on and on, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, for me to be 22 out of my 7th album out, that's a blessing, let alone. So I'm just here for the journey, man. I'm just here for the ride.
What's your thoughts on the current state of hip hop?
It's different. I think that's really the key word. We're in a different time, a different place. Singles and digital and ringtones are now the new face of the music game. It's not about selling records anymore. So you know that's what it's really all about. It's changing. You know what I'm saying? So everybody's got to adapt to the new thing.
Okay. How can people contact you?
Twitter. Twitter.com/Lamborghini Bow. I'm on there every day. Every day. Yo, what up, man? It's your boy Bow Wow, man. That's my 2 cents.